Welcome back to Drive X. The 2026 Ford EcoSport is finally here, and it kicks things off at a starting price of around $25,000. Yeah, you heard that right, Ford's compact SUV just got a major glow up, and trust me, this one's got attitude written all over it. Now, the EcoSport has always been that little SUV with a big personality. But this 2026 version, it's like Ford took that charm, fed it a protein shake, and gave it a designer wardrobe. The first time you see it, you'll notice how much more confident it looks. That new front grille with its bold mesh pattern, those sleeker LED headlamps that stretch back like sharp eyes, and the slightly wider stance that just screams, "I can handle it." And can we talk about the wheels? Depending on the trim, you get these sculpted alloys that fill the arches perfectly. No awkward gaps, no economy car vibes here. The body lines are tighter and more aerodynamic this time. It's like Ford's designers finally nailed that perfect balance between sporty and smart. The 2026 EcoSport doesn't try too hard, it just looks right. Now, step inside and things get even better. The moment you open the door, you realize this isn't the same old budget-friendly EcoSport you remember. The materials are way more upscale, soft touch panels, contrast stitching on the seats, and an all-new dashboard layout that feels clean and modern. Front and center is Ford's massive 13.2-inch Sync 4 touchscreen, floating right where you can see it, crisp and bright, with wireless Apple CarPlay and Android Auto baked in. The steering wheel feels chunky and confident in your hands, and the digital driver display behind it is sharp, with customizable layouts. Even the air vents have this subtle metallic finish that gives the cabin a premium touch. Space-wise, Ford's done some smart engineering magic. The front feels open and airy, while the back seats, surprisingly roomy for a subcompact SUV, can actually fit two adults comfortably. And yes, the cargo area is still that signature EcoSport practicality you'd expect. Whether it's weekend gear, grocery hauls, or just your daily stuff, it's got you covered. Now let's talk about what really matters, the drive. Because Ford didn't just tweak the looks, they've given this thing some real life under the hood. The 2026 EcoSport now comes with an updated 1.5-liter turbocharged EcoBoost engine, pushing out around 155 horsepower, plenty for a car this size. The power delivery is smooth, the throttle response feels sharper, and paired with a refined 8-speed automatic, it just feels more alive. On city streets, it's punchy enough to dart through traffic, and on highways, it holds its own without that buzzy engine strain we used to hear in older models. The steering feels tighter and more responsive, and the suspension is tuned beautifully, soft enough for daily comfort, firm enough to make twisty roads fun. And here's the real kicker, efficiency. You're looking at close to 32 miles per gallon combined, which means you can enjoy the drive without sweating every gas stop. But Ford didn't stop there. They packed in some seriously cool updates this year. There's now a mild hybrid system option in select trims that gives you that extra torque boost during acceleration and helps save fuel when cruising. Safety tech got a big bump too: adaptive cruise control, lane keeping assist, blind spot monitoring, and even a 360-degree camera system for tight parking spaces. It's like Ford finally gave the EcoSport the complete modern treatment it's been waiting for. Compared to the older generation, this 2026 model feels like a different species. The old EcoSport was practical and simple, but it lacked that spark, that sense of excitement. This new one, it's confident, smoother, and way more refined. You can tell Ford wanted this car to punch above its weight class, and honestly, it does. Driving it feels like meeting an old friend who's been hitting the gym and dressing better. You still recognize the personality, that nimble, city-friendly charm, but everything's just stepped up a notch. And here's something you'll appreciate: Ford's also focused on comfort. The cabin is much quieter thanks to improved insulation and active noise cancellation. On the highway, it's calm, peaceful, and composed. The seats, supportive even on long drives. It's not a luxury SUV, but it definitely feels like Ford borrowed a few tricks from that playbook. At the end of the day, the 2026 Ford EcoSport isn't just a facelift, it's a full-on reinvention of Ford's smallest SUV. It's smart, fun to drive, tech-savvy, and surprisingly premium for its price. So, if you've been waiting for a compact SUV that doesn't compromise, something easy to park, Great on fuel, but still stylish and packed with personality, the new EcoSport might just be your next favorite daily companion. But hey, that's just what I think. I want to know what you think. Has Ford done enough to make the EcoSport exciting again? Would you pick this over something like the Hyundai Venue or the Honda HR-V? Drop your thoughts down in the comments, I'd love to hear your take. And if you enjoyed this deep dive, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe, and turn on the bell so you never miss another car review. Because trust me, there's a lot more coming your way. Until next time, keep your tank full, your music loud, and your drive spirited. See you on the road.